let's get into it. AEW has been around since 2019. It's owned by Tony Kahn, the cringiest owner of any profession that I've ever seen in my life. When Tony Kahn speaks or talk trash, you just want to squint your eyes and turn away from the device that you're listening or reading it from. Tony Kahn is the definition of a mark in wrestling. If y'all don't know what a mark is, in the wrestling slang, it means a person who knows, a person who thinks they know what they're talking about. You know. And that's Tony Kahn. So, last night was Double or Nothing, the biggest pay-per-view for AEW and their first pay-per-view. And he started ranting on Eric Bischoff. Now, mind you, I don't know why Tony Khan was going off on Eric Bischoff when he's trying to duplicate what Eric Bischoff did over 20 years ago. Eric Bischoff, WCW, gave Vince McMahon's WWF at the time, now WWE, 83 weeks of competition. Nobody has came close to what Eric Bischoff has done. Jeff Jarrett, New Japan, Ring of Honor, none of that. None of that. And when I'm saying Jeff Jarrett, I mean TNA, because he kind of owns TNA. So that's why I said Jeff Jarrett. TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Lucha Underground, MLW, NWA. They all couldn't even come close to WWE's level. But WCW did. They beat them for 83 weeks straight. Now, I was listening to this interview that Tony Khan did. He said the biggest problem that WCW had was having too many people. That wasn't their problem. And he was being a real hypocrite by saying that, because let me tell you what else he said. He said you can't have your favorite wrestlers. You can't pay all your favorite wrestlers. You can't get all your favorite wrestlers. Doesn't that seem familiar to what Tony Khan is doing? Signing all of his favorite wrestlers, all the big key players. Tony Khan is signing a lot of ex-WWE talent, and that's a lot of star power on his roster. But the thing is, Tony Khan signs these wrestlers. They get a good hype train for like a week or two, and then he don't know what to do with them after that. He has a lot of talent on his roster. And the main people that really like gets any time is the Elite. The Elite, Sammy Guevara, the people that been there since 2019. The people that have came to AEW like in the past year or two, you don't really see them on television like that. You don't. If you do, they probably on Dark. Where they're not in a good storyline. They're just kind of an afterthought, I low-key forgot Rusev was in AEW. You know? So it's like, what? And what WCW did wrong, it's not that they had too many people. It's just that they let the main players take the power over the company. Sorry guys, I'm back. Just took a little minute break. But as I was saying, Tony Kahn is a big hypocrite. He should not be talking about Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff knows what he's doing. Knows the game better than Tony Kahn. Tony Kahn was just the owner of the NFL Jaguars, right? So he has no type of history of owning a wrestling company. So he should be the last person talking. You know, him arguing with Eric Bischoff, it's like Jake Paul picking at UFC fighters, telling them to come box when they're UFC fighters. That's how this feels right now. And to be honest with you, I'm not an AEW hater. You know, I actually like AEW. It's something new. But every week they don't even be averaging 1 million views. They either average that or less. You know. And like I said, I'm not hating, but they're not generating a big audience like how WWE is. And everybody's saying that AEW is surpassing WWE. Y'all are retarded. WWE is still the top player in professional wrestling. Nobody does it like WWE. So what their product is like all over the place right now, and it's not good. But they still have megastars. That's the thing. They got people like Randy Orton, John Cena once in a while, Roman Reigns who's finna leave probably, Drew McIntyre, Edge. You see what I'm coming from? They got these megastar players, and that's not the reason. That's not the only reason why WWE is still on top. They got different ways where you can watch their old product. You know, every week they be posting old matches from the Ruthless Aggression era and the Attitude era and PG era. They do that every time. And then they got the streaming platform, WWE Network, Peacock, Hulu. They even on there. You know, like they got reality shows, they got podcast. Like, that's what I'm talking. They got so much you can watch, and not just wrestling. You can see them outside the company doing different stuff. You know, trying to, you know, a little bit get to know the wrestler. You know, that's why WWE is still on top. Because WWE been out for over, 50 years? Yeah. Over 50 years, the WWE has been a thing. So ain't nobody gonna pass them. I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna pass them up. Nobody's gonna pass them up. But thank you for watching this podcast episode. I will be posting more often. I haven't been because I don't know. I just haven't been posting that much. But thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.